Welcome everyone, Simon here from the Whales of Wall Street. We're back with the videos, and today's one being Globiance GBEX. Before we go into this video, do make sure that you go and check out our other videos, various different topics, various different assets, and also some rabbit hole ones there as well. We do go into a bit of a deep dive on some of them. And also, of course, please do not forget to like and subscribe if you have not done so already. Apologies for the lack of videos in the last week or so, heavily involved with work, and also I was away in Israel. Very interesting place indeed. Lots of history and a lot of modern things that perhaps could be changed, but it was an experience for sure and a learning for sure as well. Very interesting indeed. Now guys, Globiance. Okay, so first of all, no major chart analysis today because, as per the last few videos, it's still not available on TradingView, but we'll have a quick look on CoinMarketCap so we can see roughly where we are with the pricing and what we're trying to achieve with Globiance in the short term and long term. But before we do that, let's bring together some really cool points. I did actually do half a video on Globiance last week, and then my laptop decided to die. And that was actually around the referral scheme that went live. Okay, so those that don't know, this allows people like you and I, or through channels or whatever, to have a referral code. By the way, ours is in the description below if you fancy it. This allows people to use this code, give it to their friends, give it to their family, whoever. And of course, if they start using the Globiance platform, you're going to get rewards. Now, this is probably a really good thing as time goes by. First of all, people like free things, right? But of course, it's starting to build the awareness of Globiance. Now, we've got to remember right now, we're still in the midst of a bear market. Yes, there's been a couple of small improvements here and there, but we're not out of the woods at all. And we've still got all these weird macro events around the world, and potential interest hikes, energy hikes, all this stuff coming on the horizon as well. Well, it's been doing all year, really, hasn't it? But there are more due for sure. So we've got to understand that there's a long-term vision you have to have with most projects, in my opinion, and that's the same with Globiance. I think this is a top project. It's related with Zimfin on the Zimfin network. We know this is ISO 20022 compliant as well. So this is in really good stead for the years to come with the new financial messaging services, the standardizations, and all that good stuff. So you will start to see more and more people hopefully pushing these referral schemes, not in a selling way. We got ours in our description, but like I'm not going to sit here like as if like we get paid by Globiance or anything like that. I just believe in the platform, the project, and if we can get a referral link on there, fantastic. But there's going to be channels out there, there's going to be people out there that are going to be pushing this because, you know, as I said, it's relatively like aspects of free money for people. You see here, earn on trading fees, 20%, 5%, 1%, and bonus GBEX. So loads of cool stuff there. But the other really big major thing right now is the staking, guys. This is finally live and was done so a few days ago. I did get a bit of a heads up from the CEO on Twitter, but obviously couldn't mention anything until it went live. So here we are, staking. And by the way, mentioning that, we will have an AMA with those guys very, very soon. They just want to get staking out of the way, and then we can start getting that ball rolling. Hopefully, maybe next week. We'll have to see. But back to this topic, staking is live. So pools are available. There's a multitude of different options on here, by the way. I have put all of mine in the 1 year one, which is a 10% APY, which is absolutely phenomenal. Now, of course, if you look into the future, of course, we've got like 500 trillion existing supply out there, but I think that's been cut down to around 397. Let's just have a quick look on the updates here on CoinMarketCap. This might not be fully accurate. It's about 379 trillion now, so we've already lost 100 odd trillion there, and it's a lot, obviously. But the more people that use this exchange and this platform, and the more tokens that get burned, this is going to diminish quite quickly over the next few years, in my opinion. And of course, that's going to help affect the price point in a positive way, hopefully, as well. So there's some different pools here, different caps on them as well, and they're just getting filled up really quickly with a formidable amount of tokens, which, to be honest, I mean, 10 trillion tokens, irrespective of the current price point, is still a lot, to be fair. It is quite easy right now to accumulate GBEX in a big fashion with not putting into huge amounts of investment. But you must look long term. You must understand how these exchanges develop over time, how they become bigger, how I think what the really good thing about this particular platform is the people behind it and the structure of way that they're doing things and the time scales that they're doing things. So this is a really big point about development in a bear market. You're not going to get huge, gigantic announcements or crazy things happening most of the time, but this is showing that they've utilized this bear market time very well, and they brought out some really, really good features and really good application towards users, and what hopefully people will be using more and more of in the future, thus leading hopefully to a better price point, like we see with the likes of other exchanges. I mean, look at KuCoins, KCS. I was buying that ages and ages ago, and that's a phenomenal price right now. Look at BNB of Binance and when that started. So these are on the kind of like similar principles. You just got to be a bit patient with them, but also understand what this has been built on and what we're trying to expect from Globiance. I think there's plenty more to come from these guys, of course. But it's great to see this mechanisms kicking off already. So we have the staking applications here. Let's have a quick look. These are all the different ones that are available. 12-month one, as I said, that's the one I put mine in because you know what, I'm here for the long term. Yes, something might happen with Globiance price point in the next year, I don't know, but I'm happy for that to be a 10% return. That's absolutely brilliant. And there's also some smaller ones in here if you might want to test the water, or you might not want to put all of them in there. You might want to have some held back in case there's some good price moves in this period of time. So loads of different options for people, which is really good to see. And as I said, it's just hopefully going to push more attraction and more interest into this platform. And it's the same, as I said, about the referral schemes as well. And this is a worldwide system, by the way. It's applicable to a multitude of countries around the world. And as I said, it's compliant with the standardization, the world standardization of banking and finance, especially with digital currencies and things like this, with the ISO 20022 platform. So there's loads of positives about this. As I said, the token supply at the moment is absolutely gigantic. You must be patient with this, but I want to hold this as much as possible right now for the future. I missed out on the early days of all the other exchanges. I'm certainly not going to make that mistake with this one. So there are other exchanges right now that you can obtain the GBEX token, but of course you can get it directly on the platform as well once you've ramped up some fiat onto the system. And as I said, apologies, it's not on TradingView just yet, but you can see even here on the 1 month chart, we've had some good pull-ups for Globiance here, the GBEX token. This is probably in relation to the referral scheme and confirmations, or indeed, and of course it's died off a bit as people have maybe taken moves, albeit look, price point wise it hasn't moved much, but actually percentage wise that's quite a significant amount of movement. We go out to the 3 month one, we're obviously still in the very, very low areas of the chart right now, but you can start seeing this small stepping approach here. It's really annoying that this isn't on TradingView yet because I wanted to show you some intricate data, but hopefully you can see this. Let me see if I can zoom in. So we touched back on this point here on the 17th of July. I'm going to do my best with this awful chart. 17th of July, we had a touch point back here on the 25th of July as well, but since then we've gone up and we come back down. But if we put this line across where we kind of like roughly are right now, we're testing this middle ground quite nicely. So we had this big dip back down here at the beginning elements of July, and we've been now testing above that line as well. So this is a really important part of Globiance, and I think this is happening across the market in general right now. We're testing these slightly higher pinpoint moments in the chart at these lower regions, and this is going to be testing us to see if we're going to push ourselves further up and keep testing higher and higher, or if we're going to just drop back down. I'm still very, very conscious about this bear market and what's coming around the corner with all the other things around the world right now. I'm not expecting any miracles whatsoever. I hope I'm proven wrong, because it would be nice to see some big green movements in our charts, would it not? But equally, we've got to be realistic and understand that we are simply in the winter, in my opinion. Let us know your thoughts and comments about that below, but that's where I feel that we are. On the other topic of this, I want to quickly as well reiterate, please think about this long term. And like I said, it's a great opportunity to accumulate a significant portion of GBEX tokens at this current price point. I don't think it will linger around these low periods for the years to come. I think it'll be a lot higher. And this is a good opportunity to be involved in something really exciting. And certainly that it's also another exchange platform other than LCX as well that is on the incredible ZenFin system. So guys, that's very much wrapping up Globiance right now. Got a couple of other videos to scan through the rest of this evening and into tomorrow morning. So hopefully we'll see you in the next Globiance video very soon. But until then, leave your comments below and thanks for watching. We'll see you very soon. Take care and bye bye.